guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Olesya in the city. It's very good to see you here as always. And today we're gonna chat about sunscreen. Well, I am not a dermatologist, neither am I an esthetician, so I'm not gonna go into a nitty-gritty of why you should be wearing sunscreen, why it is important. I think that by now we all know how important it is. And I would be honest with you, I was not always very diligent with my sunscreen. I still kind of learning because there are days when I feel lazy. I don't feel like, if it's a cloudy day, maybe I shouldn't be wearing it. Or if I know for a fact I will be staying indoors all day, I also kind of tend to sort of neglect the fact that I should be wearing it. However, in reality, even if you are working from home or you just, staying at home, you still have your sunlight coming through a window. You're still looking at your gadgets with the blue rays, which are also damaging to your skin as much as the sun rays. So, it's all about how much do you want to really take care of your skin and prevent all kinds of complications which come from sun damage, right? So today we're going to talk about strictly about products, what I'm using this year, what I'm liking, what I'm not liking, and hopefully you guys gonna enjoy it, and hopefully you will get inspired to get some of those sunscreen products. So without further ado, let's dive in. So first I want to start from sort of defining what is mineral sunscreen and what is chemical sunscreen, because there's a lot of debates and there's tons of videos on the subject of sunscreen on YouTube, and you can go ahead and check them out. There are also a lot of just beauty bloggers who don't really look into the subject, and I personally tend to trust certified board dermatologist. So what did I just say? I meant to say board certified dermatologist. And I actually looked up the definition provided by American Academy of Dermatology Association. So if you cannot trust them, then I don't know who you can trust. And let's just go from there. So they say there are two types of sunscreen: chemical and mineral. So chemical sunscreen works like a sponge, absorbing the sun rays. They contain one or more of the following active ingredients, such as oxybenzone, avobenzone, octixalate, octichlorine, homosalate, and octinoxate. And it says also that those sunscreens tend to be easier to rub into your skin without leaving a white residue, the one we all hate. And then there is a physical sunscreen, also known as a mineral sunscreen, which acts like a shield. Sitting on the surface of your skin, it deflects sun rays. So physical sunscreens contain active ingredients such as titanium dioxide, zinc oxide, or both. However, if you do have a sensitive skin, you should be opt for physical or mineral type of sunscreen. So that's what they tell us, and that's what I'm telling you. I don't wanna be biased and say, oh, one is better than another, because even though they do work differently, they do both work. You just have to figure out what works for you. With that being said, I use both types of sunscreens, so you will find hopefully something that matches your personal needs. So one of the creams I've been using for the past year, and it's almost over, this is Trilipiderm by it's Protective Day Cream, and this one has broad spectrum SPF 30, and it has bunch of ingredients on the back. Everything will be linked down below, so you can go ahead and check out all the ingredients, all the reviews, all of that good stuff. So what I like about this, I apologize, my cap got lost somewhere, but anyways, I just want to show you the texture of it. So this one has a very lightweight, almost like a serum type of texture. Also has a great absorption, and it feels very hydrating and almost, you know, like a nice serum moisturizer. And it also does provide a little bit of glow, sort of like a healthy glow. It's clear, so doesn't leave any white residue, which is great. Can be worn under makeup. You can use it, you know, however you want. When it absorbs, that glow, it's still there. It's maybe not as prominent as it is right now. It does have like a very sunscreeny smell, which unfortunately I guess every product would have that. But it's not obnoxious, not overpowering. I think it's just a good balance overall. So yeah, it has here reapply every 2 hours. I would be honest with you, I do not, and that's my bad, because I tend to get busy with work. I usually, you know, apply my sunscreen in the morning and then go about my day and kind of don't really pay attention to my sunscreen. But I understand why they would tell you that you have to reapply it every 2 hours. If I would know that I'm going outside for longer period of times, I would probably do that. But on the other note, I know that a lot of you guys probably wondering how does it sit on the skin under makeup, does it make you break out and all of that. So I have a combo skin, and I tend to get quite oily throughout the day in my T-zone, a bit here, and I also have an acne prone skin, so I really have to watch out for anything which might irritate my skin and cause breakouts. With this one, I wouldn't say it breaks me out much. However, I probably should switch it up, and that's what I usually do. I switch it up with mineral sunscreen from time to time, just because when I use it every day, I do notice that there are more breakouts than usual. And that just comes with chemical sunscreen in general, so be mindful of that. Also, because it has this like a serumy texture, it does create more oiliness for my skin. So for those oily zones, I have to put powder on top of it. But that's pretty much it in terms of this product. Then the other product, since I showed you chemical sunscreen, let's go into mineral one. So this is Dr. Denese Skincare Defense Day Cream SPF 30. So this is a tinted moisturizer, and this one has broad spectrum UVA, UVB rays. So if you're looking for protection from both UVA and UVB, look for broad spectrum. Again, you know, there are videos explaining what's the difference between those two rays. If you want to look into this, please go ahead. You know, the more educated you are, the more prepared you are, and the better choice you can make as a consumer. So this one was broad spectrum as well, so you know, they protect from both type of rays. This one has a matte finish, tinted, oil-free, zinc oxide based. So my only concern with this product would be that they tend to claim that it's zinc oxide based, which is true, but it also has some chemical sunscreen in it, which I don't mind that it's a mixture. I just don't like how it's marketed. It's sort of, you know, if I'm in the market shopping for mineral sunscreen, I just want to have a mineral sunscreen. I don't want to have both. It's just my personal preference. You might disagree with me. My other concern with this product, I love the texture of it. I like how it makes my skin matte. It would be perfect if it wasn't this color. So let me apply it here and you'll see what I mean. So it's a bit on the darker side, and as you can see, I have a pretty pale skin tone. Actually, you know, my hands are more tan right now than my face, so you can't really see the difference, but when I apply it on my face, you can really see it. It has like this weird, almost like orangey tint to it, which is a very weird. Like I don't think I ever met a person with this skin tone. So that's my only concern, because when you're making a tinted sunscreen, you want to make sure that it fits a wide range of skin tones, and unfortunately for this one it would be hard to match. However, with that being said, yes, it does have a bit of a sunscreeny smell, but the texture is very silky smooth, very velvety. It's mattifying your face without drying it out, so it feels very nice. It also provides a bit of a coverage. It doesn't cover everything, but it's almost like your CC cream, right? So it does have that color correction effect, which I think is great. As this one is a bit pricey. I believe last time I checked, it was retailing for $75, which I understand not a lot of people would like to pay for their sunscreen. However, it does a good job, and whenever I wear it, I feel good that my skin is protected. It's just those two things I pointed out to you, that it's mixed types of sunscreen, and also the tint probably would match only a few people. And also, yes, also it says to reapply it every 2 hours, but let's be realistic. When I apply it, it's tinted, it's pigmented, so you already have to put a thinner layer of it because you don't want it to make your face look too orangey, right? And then on top of it, when 2 hours pass and I'm supposed to put additional layer of that, and then what my face gonna look like. So in combination with other sunscreen it might work, but just by itself, not so sure. Then another product I want to share with you for the face. So we started with face skincare because I feel like that's what everyone is struggling with. So this is Glow Sunscreen, and as you can see, it's still in the box because I just got it. And actually, surprise, I'm wearing it today. And actually, this is pretty much the only product I'm wearing today, which is impressive, right? Because it kind of looks like I'm wearing foundation, but I don't. You can still see my skin texture, all the bumps through that, but it just creates such a beautiful tint and a glow, like I'm spent a day at the beach, and also like one of those Instagram filters. So this is also quite pricey. I believe I paid $35 for it, $36 at Sephora. Honestly, my opinion, I think it's worth it. So soon I will review it in a separate video, because I actually specifically bought it for the purpose of review, because everyone was raving about this product on YouTube. Dermatologists love it. I was like, what is this holy grail? I need to try that. So anyways, that's what I'm wearing today. This is chemical sunscreen. This is called Glow Screen by Supergoop, and this is SPF 40. It's also broad spectrum. And also, if you can see here, let me get it closer. Probably you cannot. So here it says SPF 40, and then it has PA and 3 pluses. So this is a system which used to be used in Asia, and that's how they measure sunscreen. And this is supposed to be a pretty high protection. What do you think about it? So this is the second day I'm wearing it only. I only got it just recently. I like it so far. So what we have here, it says that it's clean chemical sunscreen actives for all skin types, glowing finish, non-comedogenic. I cannot really tell you if it breaks me out or not yet, because as I said, it's second day only, but it feels very lightweight on my skin. It feels just like I'm wearing a very nice moisturizer, and it creates this beautiful glow. If you tend to get oily though, you still do have to powder those zones, because otherwise you're gonna be like a disco ball. Or what I like to say, you can bake pancakes on your face. I love like a very dewy, glowy look, so it works for me. But I still have to sort of control, because that's, once I apply it, it's just like out of control. I appreciate it. It's clean. I really enjoyed the reviews. That's why I bought it. So if you guys don't mind that glow, definitely go for it. I think it's a good option. And then another option, which a lot of people were also talking about, and I actually been using it for a couple of years, and unfortunately I just threw out a tube, so I can really show you the packaging. But it's Andalou CC cream, and I had the one with rose water in it, and honestly I think that rose smell kind of threw me off. Like, I wasn't a big fan, and that's why I didn't use it as often. But recently I was looking for something very light, because it's very hot and humid in New York, and I just didn't really want to wear foundation, so I started wearing that instead. And honestly, what a good product. A little bit goes a long way. Since it's SPF, you have to apply a lot. It's also very affordable, and again, it tends to get oily. That one is a mineral sunscreen, which is great if you have sensitive skin. And I think zinc works good for acne prone skin as well. So I think if you have a sensitive oily or combo skin, I think that product might be a very good fit for you. So that was all for this face sunscreen. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please let me know in the comments down below, and please stay, because there's going to be a part 2 for body sunscreen. So I'm going to share with you those as well. Let me know also in comments down below what is your current sunscreen product and why you like it. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye.